Hello and welcome to another Friday Live with Intrepid English. I'm Kate R. and I'm one of the senior teachers with Intrepid English. And every Friday I go live on our Ask Us Anything playlist on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And I always cover a grammar point or a vocabulary point or a pronunciation point to help you improve in your English, because that is what we want in Intrepid English. We want to encourage you to help motivate you and empower you in English so you can improve what you need in your life. Because let's be honest, English is pretty crucial nowadays. So, and if you like these videos that I do every Friday, or you want to check out our YouTube channel to see all the amazing videos we have on IELTS and oh, there's just so much, and on grammar and how to help with business English. Oh, there's just that we have so many videos to help you. So if you like it, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the like button too, or just keep watching on our Facebook page or on our LinkedIn page. So I had an amazing question from one of my absolutely incredible students over in Mexico. He is, honest to goodness, absolutely amazing. He has a brilliant level of English, but he still wants to just fine tune and just help it get it absolutely perfect. And his question this week was, what is the difference between to assess and to evaluate, and the nouns assessment and evaluation? And I thought, what a brilliant question that I wanted to share it with all of you. So, in essence, evaluation and assessment, or to evaluate and to assess, are synonyms and therefore very similar, and that they're both talking about gathering information and analyzing it about an individual, a group, or a program, and to make judgments about the performance, the progress, or how effective it is. However, assessment focuses on measuring learning or skill acquisition. So it's focusing more on how the learning is going, whereas evaluation is more concerned about making judgments about the value, worth, or quality of something, and is normally an evaluation test, for example, is normally what covers what has been learned. Okay, so assessment is more during the process and evaluation is more at the end of the process. So the assessment is finding out how the learning is going, how can we improve, what areas of weakness there are in order to diagnostically to find the weaknesses and to improve on that. Whereas evaluation is arriving at an overall score, it's seen at the end, and judging the quality of how the learning went. So assessment normally covers tests, normally includes tests, quizzes, and other measures to gauge the understanding and progress, while evaluation involves broader criteria and may use multiple sources of information to get to that final score, that final judgment on the quality. Now, I have a really great analogy to help with this. And this was from a nurse. And she said, assessment in medical terms is normally during the process at the beginning. When a patient is first admitted, they assess the patient. And then they give the treatment. And then they evaluate after the treatment to see how effective it was. So I thought that was a really great way to see how the two worked. So also, you would not, assessment really is seeing looking at it, and so you take your car, and maybe you need your car, and the mechanic gives it an assessment. It checks how everything is going, and then he will give you maybe the evaluation. He'll say, okay, so this needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, and then this. But the assessment really doesn't have the opinion or the emotion involved. It's really just looking at everything, where the problems are, to then effectively do a course of treatment, or to effectively have a plan, and then you evaluate how the plan went. So I think it's important to remember that they are synonyms, and you would not be told, no, you've used that in the wrong way if you use evaluate, for example, rather than assess. But there is this little difference between the two. So assessment is very much during the process, and evaluate is at the end. So if that helped you at all, I hope so. And if you have any questions similar, that you have two synonyms and you just can't quite see the difference, please comment below, because I would love to help you understand if there's a little difference, or if it actually they are completely, there's exactly the same, and you can use either one in all situations, which is common in English. Because English, you have to remember, it's such a diverse language, because it evolved from Old English. It's a Germanic language, but then it has an enormous influence from French, because of 1066, when we were conquered by William the Conqueror, and the Norman, and so we had a huge influence of French. Certainly in the nobility, the higher classes, they spoke French. So instead of taking away the English word, the Germanic word, they then added in a French word. So that's why we have evaluate, which is the French root, whereas assess would be the normal English, the old one. And so we have these two verbs in the English language, very similar, with slightly tiny different meaning, because that is the beauty of the English language. It has so many influences, and that's why it is so rich and diverse, and there's just so much vocabulary. So I hope that helped, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and please ask me any questions you have so that I can help you. In the meantime,